Right, so this is my public spaces interview, and this is in my hometown of Apple Valley and the Mojave River Walk. My first question is, how often do you guys go to the Mojave River Walk and why?
It kind of depends on the time of year, but in the summertime, we probably go 2 or 3 times a week, riding bikes, walking, or taking our dog out. It's just a nice area to go to.
Yeah, in the summertime, I go even more, like 5 to 7 times a week to ride my bike to exercise.
Cool. All right. Second question is, why is this a key public space in Apple Valley?
I think it's pretty key because it's one of the few places you can go and, like I said, take a dog, go for a walk, ride a bike, and you're not in public streets. You don't have to worry about cross traffic. There's no motorized vehicles allowed, and it's just a nice, safe place to go to get some exercise and to spend time with friends.
Yeah, it's kind of unique, one of a kind, and not only do people from our own city, but the surrounding cities come and use it as well.
All right. And the third question ties in with that answer. What are the unique features of this space?
Well, kind of like what he said, but also it's located right next to a dry river bottom that sometimes can have a little bit of water running through it. So it's just beautiful desert scenery, and you can go as far as you want on it or as short as you want on it, and you can start at different places, and then the people that live right next to it can have access from their that senior living community.
It's also tied into one of our parks up here, Mojave Narrows, which is campgrounds, horseback riding, fishing. So it really kind of connects all these outdoor activities in one place. It's very unique.
Sweet. And fourth question, what key activities and events occur here throughout the year?
Well, I've seen certain people do like some running races, like certain events, like some fundraiser running type events, probably even some biking events, things like that. I don't know what else you
Yeah,
see.
color runs. They actually set up some tents on there every once in a while and do different sales, kind of like a swap meet or a kind of a market fair for different things.
Cool.
That's pretty nice.
Cool. And the fifth and final question is, if you could change two things to improve this space, what would they be and why?
For me, I think I'd like to see some better lighting because it's really accessible and usable during the daytime. And at night, there really isn't any lighting along the path. Um, and then maybe some access to some public restrooms. You don't have any public restrooms on the path.
I agree. And also, I mean, I don't know how much control the people in our city have over this, but if there were actually some water in the river, I think just for aesthetics and just the atmosphere, it would be nice if somehow they could control some water release from the local lakes and dams. But pretty much what he said too.
All right. The first question is, how often do you come here and why?
I go to Mojave Narrows probably once or twice a week to go ride bikes from the house or go fishing sometimes.
Sweet. Second question, why is this a key public space in our city?
I feel, I feel like it's a key public space in our city because a lot of friends and family come together and spend quality time there.
Awesome. Number three, what are the unique features of this public space?
Uh, Lots and lots of ponds, good fishing spot. It's got a couple parks and like a little water spot for kids to hang out and like have parties and stuff.
Awesome. Number four, what key activities and events occur throughout the year in this public space?
A lot of mud run activities happen in this area. A lot of fishing goes on as well. And yeah.
All right. And fifth and final question, if you could change two things to improve this public space, what would they be and why?
Probably just clean it up a little more. It's not as taken care of as it could be when it comes to trash and stuff. People aren't the best.